My name is Tiffany Trunk, and I'm a senior here at the college. I'm an anthropology major with a double minor in South Asian Studies and Political Science. My independent study is about women who choose not to have children. This study took all of these words that people used in the literature, such as unfortunate, unfulfilled, selfish, immature, and they asked people to rate themselves. I decided to extend that study to a national survey instead of just Washington, D.C. So I focused on child-free Facebook groups because there are a ton of child-free Facebook groups. And to me, that was a good way to ask for women who were adults that really felt comfortable with their child-free decision. That way they could kind of extend this study further. I created a 32-question qualitative survey with extensive demographics, and I limited my survey to people who identified as women, child-free, who lived in the U.S., and were 18 or older. From there, I expected about 50 to 70 responses, but before I went to bed that night, when I posted the data before dinner, I had well over 100. So my survey wasn't even up for 24 hours before, not even 12 hours before, all of these people just wanted to reply to this very, very long survey. I had a lot of essay questions in there. And I cut my data back down to 80 participants. I looked at feminist theory, deviance, as this is a deviant from the social norm, not in the criminal sense. Stigma was a large social theory that I looked at, and neutralization, where one is coming to terms with their stigmatized identity. Being child-free is a very stigmatized identity, and these identity construction mechanisms really kind of nuance that idea in the sense that someone has to come to terms with their deviant personality or character trait, and in doing so, they're able to keep making this deviant decision and come to terms with it on their own as society daily is telling them, you're making the wrong choice. My second reader and I actually had the same learning point from my thesis. There's a huge distinction between the term child-free and the term childless, and that was something that I learned through my thesis project that I actually used interchangeably before, and I realized that the word child-free actually is more of a declaration of that identity, and childless could be declaring, but it also could be someone who's still coming to terms or something more tragic. So the term child-free really enhances the lack of children more so, and that was a really interesting point that I definitely wouldn't have picked up without this study. My IS was 130 pages long, and to me, I'm still not done. I learned so much. I really enjoyed getting to discuss with my participants over their survey. I really got personally invested in this in terms where I could not stop writing, and my participants felt the same as I posted the link to my survey in all these Facebook groups. It was amazing how many people were tagging their child-free friends and suggesting that I post my link to other groups. And it was this huge effort because all of us realized that we want to give voice to the child-free people, that literature still hasn't taken personal identity into account yet. It's not really a scholarly area of research yet, so we're working on that.